the 4th International Service Management Congress at Ostfalia University in Suderburg, Germany, with international lectures and international research workshops. The key results are following.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th International Online Service Management Congress. We have 3 days to go, and we all are happy to have you here online. You see the mark. The reason we are online is a very sad one because of the pandemic, COVID-19. Since we have a very good hygiene concept here in Ostfalia, I can now take off my mask, and the reminder of the conference will be without mask. All the speakers are conferencing in from home. My name is Professor Dr. Markus Launer. I'm from the Ostfalia University of Applied Sciences in Germany at the campus Suderburg. Where is Suderburg? We are in the heart between Hamburg, Lübeck, Berlin, Hanover, Volkswagen, and other great companies around the campus. Our campus is at 150 years old, and it started with engineers who did water treatment. Today, Ostfalia University has over 12,000 students at 4 campuses. We are here in Suderburg. The headquarters is in Wolfsburg, as you can see on the right, and Wolfenbüttel. Also have Wolfsburg, and you all know Wolfsburg because this is where the plant is, where the Volkswagen, the Beetle, is being built. And the 4th one is Salzgitter. How did it all begin with our international congress? It began here 2016 and 17 in Uelzen with some dear friends, and we said we would like to support the digitalization in the area around Uelzen. We had then our first local congress in Uelzen with the IT experts of the area, and it was a great meeting and a great kickoff. The 2nd International Congress then started in 2018, and as you can see, most of the attendees attend this year's conference. You see Dave Marshall from left to right, Eduardo Kohler, Toril Carlson, Liliana Bianchi, Wen Ming Yang, Erika Bistrano, and we were guests of the mayor of Uelzen, and they're all speaking at this conference again, and I'm so happy to see you again. The 3rd Congress was 1 year later, even bigger. And we also have here dear friends, Harald Kitzmann, Natsuko from Japan, Professor Kuno. At this event, I would also send Professor Kuno our kindest regards. He was sick and he's recovering, so we're sending our kindest regards to Professor Kuno. Novacin was there, Bo Young, Joan Serrano, Dave Marshall. Yeah, a great team, and it was a great conference. Today, we come together via Zoom, online, and that makes this conference even more international. We have speakers from 16 countries, and we expect people listening from over 20 countries around the world. So thank you very much for being with us. Like I said, 20 professors, 16 countries. We have about 20 experts. We also have 20 students from Germany and the Philippines and other countries joining in, and especially the vocational school from Uelzen. Students made research and will present in this international event. You can imagine they're as nervous as I am right now. We have artists, we have musicians. Please be with us tonight from 6 p.m. Clint Ivy will speak, country music, live from Uelzen, actually from Holsten. It's the town next to Suderburg. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we have a disc jockey live from Moscow. He will show us the Kremlin and all the buildings from top of Moscow and will make music according to our topic, intuition. Thank you so much to Mr. Jürgen Marquardt. He's the patron of our conference. He's mayor of Uelzen and supported us in each and every conference. Jürgen Marquardt, thank you so much. We also have a regional council supporting us. Joachim Delikat is heading this council, and close in this meeting are Andreas Hense, Jürgen Marquardt, Ralf Munstermann from the police, Stefan Novacin, head of the vocational school, and my dear friend Thorsten Lockermann from Intersoft Consulting Services, who help us all the time with compliance and data protection. They supported us greatly in this conference and all our research as well. And I'm very, very happy, my dear friends, that we have 4 co-hosting universities. We do this together as a team. This is not a single event of one university. We are actually 5 universities cooperating globally here in this conference. We have with us University of the Philippines, Open University in Los Baños, Professor Dr. Joan Serrano. She will speak today. From the Manila campus, Eric Capistrano will join us. Silliman University from the Philippines, welcome Professor Dave Mashal. You also helped us with the study and also with the conference, thank you so much. Warsaw University of Life Sciences, Professor Dr. Joanna Palichkiewicz, and I hope I pronounced this right. I trained this really hard. Welcome, and I'm so happy about this new cooperation. We're working greatly together, and she invited me to some conferences. We have some plans, we're researching together. It's a great, great pleasure. For some who don't know, Poland is our neighbor country, and actually very close, but we cannot visit each other due to the pandemic. It's very, very sad. And then my dear friend, Professor Eric Spencer from Universidad de Chile, Facultad de Economía. I just learned that he is online. He got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Erich, it's such a pleasure. And I always remember the times in Chile, and I love to come back, hopefully soon. This Congress has a research basis, and we started with some research projects we do here at the Ostfalia University. So very briefly, we have 2 EU-funded research projects. One is digital trust and teamwork, and this was the starting point with our global research on digital trust. We have different intuition types in research. This project is still ongoing. We have 2 research projects on my own. This is e-learning with vocational schools and digital trust and intuition at the workplace. So very briefly, e-learning we do, for example, with 13 ministries in Germany, and it was a big study, and we studied e-learning at vocational schools. That was last year, and guess what? Now we have the pandemic, and our research came just at the right time to analyze what is the status of e-learning at the vocational schools. And the international follow-up studies, all my friends listening now, thank you so much. You can see we have a global study in 18 countries, in 13 languages. Over 30 professors and researchers were supporting us. This is a big, big event. And I could not have done it without my dear friend, Professor Dave Mashal from the Silliman University from the Philippines. We did a pre-test successfully, and it will be published soon with 376 answers. We did retests in Germany. It's all well done. We have a theory article out there, and there's more to come. And as you can see, we're still searching research partners to cooperate with us, statisticians. We go now into the phase of analysis and publication. We have over 5,500 answers worldwide, and I think Dave will shed some light on that in a minute. And I'm so happy that with so many professors and researchers, we accomplished such a big study. I'm really, really happy and honored. Very briefly, the framework of our digital trust study, and Dave Marshall will explain that in more detail. We also have intuition. This is our rational framework. So this will be important to understand when you listen to the different speeches in this conference. There are different intuition types: rational decision, intuitive decisions, very emotional decisions coming from your body, more from the medical area. The unconscious thinking is more for managers, and that is more cognitive research. Quick decisions is also cognitive research, and anticipation is more precognition and anticipation. We put this together to different job types, yeah, and we were researching it, and almost all our hypotheses have been proved so far, and we're very happy to research here further. We also have a supply chain approach, yeah. So in our questionnaire, we ask for the service provider and for the supplier and for the clients, so we can analyze international links between the supply chains. Please subscribe to our news channel. Everything you will find on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Thank you very much for listening. Visit our website, YouTube channel, and Facebook site on the internet.